welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for joining me. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I did a long form video. And yeah, lots changed. I think in my last video I told you guys that we were having a baby, and we did. We had a baby girl. And she's great. She is great. I love her to death. Yeah. So she took a while to get here. She was supposed to be due like 2 days after my last video, and she didn't come for like another 10 days or something. So yeah, we were all just kind of waiting around the house. I wasn't working, and I was just spending a lot of time at home. And finally she came. And yeah, she's great. Yeah. So I'll talk more about that. Probably talk a lot about that, to be honest, but I thought I'd take a ride through Montjuïc today. It's a mountain in Barcelona. It's in the city. I mean, it's not a huge mountain, but it's pretty open roads, kind of. It's kind of cool. A lot of stuff. Baseball fields, football fields, all kinds of sports. A lot of the Olympics were held here in 1992. The Summer Olympics, that is. So pretty cool. But yeah, it's Saturday night, and yeah, just kind of decided to get out of the house. We've really been in the house a lot with the baby, and well, it's kind of driving me nuts. It's not how I run my life, you know. Usually I'm out working, come home, relax, but it's not that way anymore. Everything's changed, and it's just like all my friends told me for years, like once you have your baby, like your whole world turns, and it's completely true. Couple bumps there. It's completely true. Like our world has just transformed like overnight, and yeah, like I mean, it's great. Like it's fun, but it's a lot of so far like sleepless nights, a lot of transition. So we tried to sleep together, my wife and I, with the baby, but it was just like impossible. My wife's getting up to breastfeed, and you know, it's a lot, to be honest. I feel a little underprepared. I didn't realize how difficult maybe this is, but we're adjusting. Things are getting better, and yeah, so like I said, we've adjusted. So now I'm watching her overnight, and my wife is kind of watching her during the day, as well as my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law's here, and that's going to try and help. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going right now. And yeah, it's progressing. It's progressing. So, like I said, I've taken the night shift, and it's cool for me. Like, I like to be alone. So right now with my mother, the baby, my mother-in-law, the baby, and my wife, like, it's a lot of people in our small apartment. So, like, for me to be able to have the nighttime to myself, it's been a good adjustment. So, sleeping during the day, and sleeping during the day and working at night, I guess you could say. So it's cool. Here's the stadium here. I think this was built for like the track and field of the '92 Olympics. So we're gonna go behind it actually. Yeah, but like I said, like what my friends told me for years, like your life changes overnight. Like it's 100% true. It does. I feel like I'm in the biggest transition of my life. Like I'm not working. I'm not going to be working for several months. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Luckily in Spain, we have like maternity leave and paternity leave. So I think I'm like, I have the right to like 4 months of paternity leave. I'm not going to get paid what I normally get paid, what I usually earn in a month, but I'm going to get paid something. So it's good. And I can like be home and I can support my wife and support the new baby. So it's cool. So, and my wife gets the same thing, and hers is much better because she has a much better job than I do. So we're cool, we're good. So that's good. Yeah, so they do a lot of concerts here at the stadium on the right. Yeah, I think Rammstein was here, Coldplay was here. I really wanted to go see Rammstein, but you know, life gets in the way. I don't really want to go too far down because then I'm like kind of, what's over here? I've never been up here. It looks like it's just like a parking lot. Must have something of a concert going on here. There must be a concert going on tonight. I don't know who it is, but over here on the left, they do a lot of concerts. That's the Palau de Sant Jordi. So, Sant Jordi's Palace, you could say. So they do a lot of concerts there. So I saw Blink-182 in there. That was cool. All right, let's turn around here. I don't know what's going on here. I got a bunch of stupid cars. I'm just gonna whiz right by them. Whiz, whiz, whiz. Wow, almost. I don't really want to go to the right because that takes me to like down into a neighborhood. I don't want to go down into a neighborhood. I want to stay in the mountain. I'm just gonna sneak up here. The best part about having a moto is just kind of doing whatever you want. For the third time, night shift. It's been good. I've been catching up on all my YouTube my YouTube videos. I watch so many people on YouTube, so I've just been kind of like watching my YouTube guys. So that's been cool. Because during the day, like, everybody's kind of around, and I don't want to be like bothering everybody watching YouTube. And the baby's more active during the day, so at nighttime, like, she's sleeping a lot, and I can just like, you know, watch my YouTube videos. There's so many nooks and crannies in Montjuïc. It's crazy. Like, there's like, what do you call that? With the horses? I can't remember. Oh, there's like equestrian sports here. I just found out there's a tennis club. My in-laws went to the pool. I had no idea that there was like a tennis club, and yeah, it was like $12 they said. So they went to the pool one day before the baby was born. So I mean, that's cool. Like, I didn't know about that, and I'm definitely gonna go now. They said it was super nice. Yeah, so Montjuïc's definitely really cool. They used to do like, I don't know if they still do it. I went years ago when I was a tourist here. You do like brunch in the park, and it's like, you know, electro, like dance music, and you know, people take a bunch of drugs. Pretty fun, not gonna lie, pretty fun. Yeah. So I had some good times at those places. I guess I'll go to the left here. And at the top of Montjuïc is like a big fort, which is also kind of cool. You get a great views of the city, and there's even like a not like a cafeteria, but like a bar up there, and you can just sit up there and like have a couple drinks and chill. It's really cool. And tonight is just a great night, to be honest. It's a great night to be out of the house. I've been in the house too much. Since she's been born, 8 days I've been in the house. Just running out to the grocery store, buying stuff. So just getting out, it's just been like fantastic. So I'm really enjoying it here. So that's for bus taxi. I'm not gonna go that way. All right, so we'll go this way. Yeah, so now we're going down a little bit. Up there's like a funicular, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, but the baby is great. You know, like personally, it took a little, like it took adjustment. It's still taking adjustment. Like I finally feel like me and my wife are finally sleeping. So like things have gotten better, but like, yeah, like there's like these stages, like the baby comes home like the first day and like you're like so happy she's there and she's cute and everything's great. She's kind of tired from the birth and she sleeps. And then there's like this next stage. And I know there's a million stages still, but there's like this next stage. Now, there's this next stage you have where like, where like, you thought the first stage was okay, like you were getting some sleep, but then you quickly realize, that's actually the way up to the fourth. But then you quickly, I'll go this way. You quickly realize that like, you're in another stage. And you can't sleep with your wife because you just both need to sleep. And yeah, so basically like that's where the decision came. My wife was getting like no sleep. She's sleeping like 3 hours a day, and I won't lie, I was getting more sleep. And you know, that's really, it's not cool because like, yeah, I guess she has more of an attachment to the baby because she carried her. Like obviously I'm attached to my baby, but like, I think my wife has a little bit more. So, like, I was able to, like, get some shut-eye. I'm like, okay, like, I think she's going to be okay. Like, I'm going to close my eyes and fall asleep. Whereas, like, my wife had a lot of trouble doing that. So I don't know when I'll be going back to work. Probably in like, you can take your, it's called a baja. It's called a baja. And basically you can take your, that's the time you get off for having a baby. And you can take your baja week by week. So I did like 9 weeks. So technically I'm meant to go back to work in like September. I don't know if I will, but technically I'm allowed to. So, yeah, that's the plan. Like I'll be out of work until like September. We're gonna go to the beach for like all of August if we can. And yeah. So then I'll go back to work and we'll see how things go. Let's go over here. I'll give you guys a view of Barcelona. It's a pretty good view. So I guess it's pretty hard to see. Let's see if I can zoom in at all. I don't know if you guys can make out in the distance. That's Sagrada Familia. And a lot of bushes here. It's not a lot of smoke actually. But yeah, this is Barna, as they call it, from Montjuïc. So pretty good views. There's, I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's mountains all around Barcelona. And then over down here is the sea. Let's see if I can take you guys down there. Okay guys, we're getting down to the sea now. Well, that's actually a port down there, but you guys can see the sea now. And all over there is the Barceloneta. That's a very touristy area. A lot of rentals there. And this area down here, this building, that's actually like I think it's called the Mari Magnum. It's like a mall actually, like on the water. It's okay. Yeah. And then this would all over here would be like all this area here. That would be like the Ciutat Vella, the old city. And yeah, that big building over there, the tall one, that was built for the '92 Olympics. So I think it was built to house the athletes actually. So yeah, maybe one day I'll take a video down there. Lots of yachts and cool stuff like that. But yeah. Oh man, it's actually such a nice night. Such a nice night actually. I have flip-flops on the moto. It's great. I have some bad news about the moto actually. Well, not bad news, but, well, not about my moto, but bad news about my license. I didn't know this. I thought it was after 2 years I could get a 125cc moto. It's actually after 3. So I've had my license now for a year. So I gotta wait 2 more years to get the 125cc moto. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to wait that long. I probably will, just because I'm cheap, and I don't necessarily want to. Because if I want to ride the 125 earlier, I have to take another driving class, and that's probably like another $500. And is it really worth it? Probably not. I mean, I have a moto that's working fine, so I'll probably just keep going with the 50cc for another 2 years. But yeah, I am coming up on the anniversary of my driver's license, and that's pretty great. I can finally get rid of. I haven't put it on my moto. They give you like this sticker to put on your moto. It's an L. It's a green sign with an L, and it basically means like you're a new driver, and you're supposed to put it on your moto. You're supposed to put it on your vehicle for the first year. I never put it on. I was like, I'm not putting this stupid thing on. I would have had to put holes in the back of my the trunk space of my moto. I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, it's stupid. I was like, I'll risk it for a couple months. I risked it, and now it's been a year, so nothing's happened. So anyway, there it is. There's my beauty. One of my beauties. So many beauties in my life now, more than ever. It's super dirty, but what can you do? Anyway, I am really happy about being a dad. I mean, like I said, it's been a transition. and I'm learning a lot, but I am happy about it. I mean, it's cool, and I feel like I'm in like one of the hardest times of being a dad, which is kind of like she's brand new, so like she needs help with everything. So I feel like I'm in like a really difficult stage. Also, I'm not getting as much sleep as I'd like to. So like it's just kind of difficult at this stage. And like a lot of my friends have said like, oh yeah, like I don't miss the newborn stage. So we'll see. Hopefully, I'm sure things are going to get better. I mean, I'm happy already, but I know eventually my wife and I will be getting more sleep. We'll be able to go out and do things together. I know that will happen. It's just a big transition right now, but yeah, definitely happy. And my parents are going to be coming over in September to meet her. I know my mom's super excited. I think it's like killing my mom that she hasn't met her granddaughter yet. If you don't know, I'm from Philadelphia, and I'm living in Barcelona. I lived here for 8 years, and my whole family lives back in Philly. So yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait for my daughter to taste some cheesesteaks and pretzels, and for her to go to Wawa. And this September, she'll probably be watching Eagles games with me, so she better be ready for that. So I guess we're gonna leave Montjuïc now. This is a cool area too. On my left here is a cactus garden. Super cool. It's one of these things that people don't know about Barcelona. Like, you just kind of need to live here to like know that there's a cactus garden here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yep. Up here, straight ahead, that red building, that's actually a fire station. I don't know if I said it on the channel ever, but I did used to be a fireman. I don't really like to talk about it that much because like I was only a fireman for 5 years. Sometimes I feel like a fraud because I know guys that have been firemen for like 40 years. There's guys that have been firemen for 50 years. But yeah, that's the fire station. I've seen them do a couple calls. I think they're pretty good. In fact, there's one posted on my channel, a car fire. But yeah, they have a lot of vehicles in there. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bays. Yeah, and they actually just pull through and turn around there. And behind the station, they have like a practice facility. They have like a fake high rise and everything. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And weirdly enough, like a couple years ago, I was teaching English here. I did so many jobs since I've been here, guys, to make money. Until I found what I do now, which is the handyman stuff, which I really, really enjoy. But one of the jobs I did was I taught English, and I actually got hooked up with one of the chiefs of the fire department here. I think we did a couple classes together, maybe like 12, just conversational. He's a really nice guy, really cool guy, and yeah. I think he wanted to show me a little bit more about the fire department here, but I kind of stopped teaching English like right when he and I met. It was kind of like the end of that period for me, so it stopped. But yeah, I think they do a pretty good job here. I have no idea how many firemen are on watch right now, but it'd be interesting to know how it differs here compared to Philadelphia or compared to the U.S. It definitely is different. Oh, actually now we're entering the neighborhood of, I guess it's Montjuïc. Or no, it's not. No, what is this? Oh, it's Poble-sec. Sorry, Poble-sec, which means dry town. Yeah, it's Poble-sec, this neighborhood, and it's right below the mountain of Montjuïc. So I do a lot of work around here. It's not a bad neighborhood. I like it, actually. A lot of young families. I've met a lot of international young families here. Nice people, really great people. In fact, one of my good buddies that I've worked with a few times, he lives in Poble-sec with his family, and yeah, he's a young father. Cool guy. Shout out to Nigel. I hope he watches this. He's a great dude. So tomorrow is the final of the World Cup, Spain versus Argentina. I imagine many people are feeling the way I'm feeling. Like, I don't know a lot about soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I'm an American football fan. I do like the World Cup. I do like international play. But like, I don't know how everyone else is feeling. I just feel like Egypt was robbed. I don't think Argentina, like, should be there. They took a goal away from Egypt. Number one, I don't understand the instant replay in European football. So you can, in American sports, you can't, sorry. In American sports, you can't like replay possible penalties. And they took a goal away from Egypt because they called a penalty on the Egyptian player like 50 seconds before they scored. So like, they said he committed a penalty on Argentina, and then they went down the field like 50 seconds later and they scored a goal. So then they reviewed a possible penalty that happened 50 seconds before? I'm sorry, the referee has to call the penalty on the field. You can't go back and call penalties, because at that point you could stop any play in a game and call a penalty, right? I mean, that's what we always say about an American football. There's penalties on every play. So I was super disappointed in that Argentinian-Egyptian game. Like, I felt like Egypt was robbed. I don't feel like Argentina deserves to be there. You know, Messi or whatever. Messi's a great player or whatever. But I just don't think they deserve to be there. I really don't. And it makes me wonder, not to get political here, but Trump and Javier Milei are like good buddies. And it feels like Trump's running a lot of shit for this FIFA thing. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, do they not want like any Muslim countries to get into the final? And they were like, no, Egypt can't win, so let's find a way for them to lose. Like, I don't know. It just feels like fishy. It feels very fishy. So, my 2 cents on it. Whatever. You guys can take whatever you want from that. But wouldn't surprise me. Stranger things have happened. But yeah. So, I'm pulling for Spain tomorrow. Don't want Argentina to win. Definitely pulling for Spain. And yeah, probably I mean, I'm sure my wife and her family wouldn't like to hear this, but probably if England had advanced over Argentina, I would be rooting for England, just because, like, I don't know, not because I speak English, but just because, like, I feel like England hasn't won in a really long time, and yeah, they just seem like good lads over there in England. So I would have liked to see that. Would have liked to see England, Spain. Up here to my left is a Greek amphitheater. A Greek amphitheater. Over here to my right, we have museums. I mean, I'm telling you, Montjuïc has everything. It's so cool, actually. It's a really cool spot. People are scared of the camera. I don't care. I love it. I love just riding my moto and talking to you guys. Just wanted to get out here on the moto and enjoy a nice evening. You know, I just like to get out here and ride around. It's just fun. It's just fun. Barcelona is a great city. It's got the sea, which is awesome. But I'm not gonna lie, the sea in Barcelona is kind of crappy. Like, the Barceloneta kind of sucks. You have the sea, which is great. You can see it, it's nice, but it's not that great. You're much better going outside the city to like a small town that's like maybe 30 minutes away and going to the beach there. It's worth the trip, as compared to going to Barceloneta, where you have like a ton of vacationers. You have people trying to sell you beer, people trying to sell you massages, all kinds of crap. Whereas, like, yeah, if you go 30 minutes outside the city, it's a much prettier beach, better views, less crowded. So, and the other thing that Barcelona lacks is grass. Now, we're in Montjuïc, which is one of the grassiest parts of the city, but the rest of the city, there's like no grass. There's basically the Parque Ciutadella, which is really, it's a cool place. It's a cool place. But like, it's always packed. Like, if people aren't at the beach on a Sunday, they're at the Parque Ciutadella. And the Parque Ciutadella, like, it's not huge. So, and there's not a lot of green spots. So like, you're kind of, anyway, what I'm trying to say is Barcelona lacks green space, which is where Madrid definitely dominates it. I mean, Madrid has so much more green space. It's awesome. But Madrid doesn't have the sea, right? So we're back here at the stadium. I don't know what the name of the stadium is. It's probably like Sant Jordi Stadium, to be honest. If I'm being honest here, like the Palau de Sant Jordi down here. And yeah, the Barcelona American football team plays here sometimes. It's pretty cool. And over there is like the Telefonica thing. I don't know what it is. I think it was also built for the '92 Olympics. What else does Montjuïc have? Montjuïc has, number one, it's got a cemetery, which is kind of interesting. And also it has a museum of hearses. You know, like the vehicles that carry dead bodies. I went to it a couple years ago. It's pretty cool. But there's I wasn't sure if you were going, but there's a museum of like hearses, like horse-drawn ones, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I enjoyed it. All right, let's see if I can go by this tennis club I talked about earlier. Yeah, I think it's right up here, the tennis club. You can't see the pool, but my in-laws said it's really nice. So, I don't know. Kinda. That's a paddle court right there. I don't know if you saw that. That's a paddle court. But yeah, I don't know. Let's take a ride back there in a second. I want to show you guys up here, see if we can see some horses. Yeah, there's horses down here, guys. Got some alegría here, no? Yeah, there's a couple horses there.
Hasta ahora habéis visto cómo hay que montar a caballo. Y lo siguiente es cómo no hay que hacerlo. Toca la locura del volteo cosaco. Toda la manera que no hay que montar un caballo. Vengo acompañado.
Here comes some lady.
Adelante. Desde Francia, nuestra amiga Julie,
no.
especialista de cinema.
¿Cómo?
Pensaba que querías entrar.
No, solo por un segundo.
No lo quiere
Estoy mirando.
porque tiene muchos.
I'm gonna go. That was a bust. I guess that just shows the world of equestrian sports. It's a world of, I don't know, who's who. You have to have money. She told me she had to charge me. Like, she was nice, no problem. Like, there was no issue, but she was saying, like, she wanted to know if I wanted to come in. I was like, no, I don't want to, I just want to take a look. And she said, like, oh, because if you, like, stay, like, I have to charge you. So, I'll get on my own caballo here. This is the real caballo. Caballo's horse, if you didn't know. Caballo means horse. This is a museum up here. I want to say it's like the National Museum of Catalunya. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but Barcelona is in the autonomous community of Catalunya. So basically the state of Catalunya it's in. Should I go down here? I guess I'll just do a circle here. Yeah, so I want to say I can't remember if there's 13 or 18 autonomous communities in Spain. I should really learn them. I know a bunch of them, but I don't know all of them. And I don't know where they're at on the map. Like, there's a bunch. Like, I always get Castilla-La Mancha y Castilla y León mixed up. I don't know where they are. But yeah. Museo Nacional de Arte Catalunya. Museo Nacional de Arte Catalunya. So the National Museum of Catalan art. That's what that was. It's pretty cool in there, to be honest. I've been in there one time, and it's actually pretty awesome. There's like some giant airplanes in there too. It's wild, as they say. It's wild. All right. See if I can get a better look at this pool up here. Yeah, there's just always so much going on in Montjuïc. I mean, this is also Saturday night, so, and the weather's awesome, so people are down to do stuff. All right. I'm gonna take a right up here. It says no rights, but I'm gonna go anyway. I think I just saw the pool, actually. Let's take a look in here. I think that was a pool up there. I get the feeling the pool is back there. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. There's like a terrace up there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually. Mira, RS Tennis Pompeia. Pistes de Tennis Montjuïc. That means tennis courts of Montjuïc. And RS, probably like Royal Society of Tennis. Yeah. Bueno. Another day. I'm looking forward to going there one time. My in-laws said it's great, so I'm gonna check it out. I actually really love tennis. I really like racket sports. My great uncle, Tio Joe, great guy, awesome guy. Rest in peace, sir. I still wear your North Face jacket that you gave me. Yeah, my Tio Joe, he played tennis till he was like 80. Fucking great guy. What a fucking badass he was. Come on, traffic. I just kind of feel like going on my own here. Oh, look, there's a tennis ball right there. See it? I'm just going to take my time here. Pauline. I think these are all taxis dropping people off at that concert. Here we go. Well, guys, I think I'm going to kind of end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, subscribe to my channel. What's it gonna hurt? You obviously liked what you saw. Just kind of driving around me chatting it up. So yeah, if you liked it, subscribe. Hit the like, hit the bell for notifications, as they say. And that's it, guys. I really, really appreciate you sticking around and watching my channel, watching my video. Awesome, guys. Peace. See ya.